Part 2. First of all, am I fully happy? No. Do I have my crap together? No. That's a funky thing to do. How a lot of people give advice when they don't even have their own shit together. Okay? I'll say that firsthand before I say anything else. Okay. You got your picture, right? You got that dark picture and you're in there. Now, that's another one. Now, the Ferris wheel and the gerbil wheel. No matter what age you are. If you're going around all the time trying to keep up pretenses, trying to make everybody think you're okay, you're trying to make yourself think okay, that you're okay, but you know that you're not. And why? I'm living this thing firsthand is all I can say. Giving these folks, a few people, some advice that we change. We say, oh, I've changed. I just ain't that same person I once was. The only reason, man, we're saying that is because there's been something negative we've done to other people, to ourselves, so we change. You don't change to... If you're okay and you got it all together, you don't change that. You would only change the better for the better. That's almost non-logic. I'm talking about the why am I so not happy? I have it all. I have money. I have a loving wife, loving husband, loving kids. It's inside you. So you do, you go, and at the end of the day, you certainly think you've got it all right. You're happy, and don't let anybody tell me any different. They're the ones that screwed up their lives. No. Be honest with yourself. Good God, be honest with yourself. For when that time comes, whatever you try, do, say, I don't care what it is in your life that you're doing. That's why I put my hair up. Because it ain't right. See? Unhappiness. Hair. I know myself. Oh, my scalp's gonna be sore. You might as well be the gerbil on the wheel that goes round and 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 round. Because you just can't get there. You can't make it right. You can't get it right. You're trying to say, I can't get it right with my job. I can't get it right with my health. I can't get it right with my money. I can't get it right with my family, my kids, my wife, my husband, my this. It's really yourself. Oh, yes. Because the problem is we do get angry. I had to get angry with myself to admit to myself just how I didn't have it together. Me. Still don't. You can't process in your late 30s and early 40s all that data and say, I've changed, I've done it. People's religious beliefs are incredibly their own and incredibly important. For if they don't, well, hey, I've seen a lot of people that are atheists, and they're happier than the people who say they are Christians, Muslims. I'm serious. For what I'm doing is taking myself off the gerbil wheel, going round and round on that Ferris wheel that just goes around, for eventually see the gerbil gets off and the wheel does stop. The Ferris wheel will stop people to get back on, and in the moment of it stopping, is really when the misery and mess happens. It's when you're on it. You're trying your best to be happy. Because you're working, you're paying bills, going, pleasing your kids, all this. That's the going part. But round and round you go, day, years, months. But when it stops, you may not even get off. You may still be on there, ready to go another round. But when it stops, is usually when it's really when you can fix and think and reflect on yourself. Yeah. It's not fun to be truthful to yourself, honest with yourself, and you have to do it alone. I'm telling you, if you think that someone, first of all, can make you happy, oh my gosh. For you're going to have a gerbil wheel and a Ferris wheel for the rest of your life. And those who say, oh no, oh bitch, who the hell is she? I'm telling you the truth, man, it's going to come around. That's the point. It's going to come around. The wheel. It's going to come around. It's going to hit you right in the face. The next thing you know, your health is bad, your money's bad, your kids are bad, your job is bad, your marriage is bad, everything. Because you've deflected your hatred and your anger and your I'm okay, everything's fine with me, so much off that wheel, man, I'm telling you, is gonna whop, and finally a bucket is gonna fall off the Ferris wheel and the gerbil's gonna bounce in your face. It will come around in your life if you think you don't have problems while you're concentrating and deflecting on everyone else's. It's gonna happen. Misery, unhappiness. How do we be happy? We've got to focus on us first. Be honest with yourself. I don't hear too many people say, I love myself. But they go around saying how much they love their children, they love their husband and wife, they love. Never taking the time to realize how much they dislove their own self. And then it'll happen. Money, jobs, marriage, kids, your own health, your own self, your own mind. It will. You got to be honest with yourself. And it's painful. Pride. I don't know how many people would believe this. And I don't really care now, okay? These are my opinions. Everybody got one, like they got an asshole. Remember, don't assume anything. Write it down. The only little extra thing you gotta add into it. It makes a ass. Here's the extra. Out of. Quote, out of. Ass out of you and me. Oh, excuse me, and. Ass out of you and me. Quit assuming that you got it together and you know everything about someone else, for you do not. That's where happiness begins. These things. And then things really do change. They do. It's not easy. It's a process. It's a journey. It's Some do it quicker, some don't. Some never reach it, some don't give a shit. Well, I do care. I've learned to just love unconditionally. Accept people for who they really are and not what I want them to be. Like, I make videos and I'll yak about what people are doing to me and stuff. It's because it really is bothering me. It really is hurting me. And I'll say something, you know, like, well, I don't care what people think about me. That's a lie. Of course I do. That's the deflecting. The anger is the, reflection. They're right sometimes. Damn, get it together, that kind of thing. For I do care. Of course I do. So we get mad. What the heck is going on with the weather, man? I mean, I know we're in an Indian summer, but...
How cold is it gonna be?
Scott asked how cold it was gonna be. There's one reflection I want to say right now that's getting me bad. And I've been talking about it. I wanted to do it for my mom, then I wanted to do it for this, then I wanted to do it for that. Then I realized, man, back up, Tammy. You need to do it for you first. Then it works. The flow, the magical flow of love begins to create this new thing inside you. It doesn't happen all day long, because you get caught back up in your gerbil wheel, stuck on that damn Ferris wheel. For when it stops, I'm telling you, that's the time. I really do care what people think about me. But I have learned that I'm the unconditional love. When I jump out of the mode of anger, sadness, negativity, pretty doggone negative, my illness, all I'm really wanting is love. And I'll throw this out there. Agree to disagree. You know what a woman, okay, all you men, unless the woman is from Pluto, you know what a woman really wants from a man? Is love. Love. Unconditional love. Not just a lover. Show her. Action. The verb. Not the noun. The verb. That's what we want from you guys. Really. Any woman that says they don't, well, then whatever. I'm talking about women with their man. High school and on. Can't speak for the other types of relationships in the world. I believe this to be pretty doggone factual. Not just say, I love you, honey. Peck on cheeks. The verb. Action. Action. Show it. Because, see, that's a big problem for the man. If he don't have his act together, brother, there ain't no way in the world he can even think about giving it to you. I think I'm pretty doggone close on that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The second thing is, what does a man really want? And I'm a woman. And I'm going to throw this out there on number 3. Agree to disagree.